McCarty and Neal Ruhl can give. It's time for Big D Energy, live on Woodward Sports. Join four-time Stanley Cup champion and legendary badass Darren McCarty and the golden voice of Neal Ruhl, Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m., as they give their takes on all things Detroit sports. The number one midday show in Detroit is on. Welcome to Big D Energy.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Big D Energy.
Big D!
Right here on the Woodward Sports Network. My name is Neal Ruhl, that guy. Stick in the building. Stick, what's up, man?
Just having a good day, enjoying life, and, definitely just want to pay our respects to kick off the show to one Eldon Campbell.
Facts.
Passed away. I'm not sure if people realize, I know a lot of people realize, but I'm not sure if everybody realizes how important this man was to that 2004 championship with the Detroit Pistons. He was brought here for one reason, and one reason only, Neal.
Play against Shaq.
And that's it. That's all they wanted him on the team for several reasons. One, big body could match up 7-footer with Shaq, right? Match up as best as you could. 2, you get 6 fouls. But 3, he played in L.A. for a long time with Shaq, practiced against Shaq for a long time, so had kind of the blueprint on how to most effectively try to stop Shaq. He was just a big piece, man. And every time I talk about the 04 Pistons, you always got to bring up Soup. Because what he provided, and then he had that one breakaway dunk that I'll never forget. And it's just sad to see him go at such an early age. They say they don't know exactly what happened. He was only in his 50s. It's not like this dude was 65, 70, 80. Just wild. But rest in peace, Soup. Thank you for delivering us a championship. You were a huge part of that roster. And, thank you, Eldon Campbell.
Absolutely. No, that is 100% rest in peace. 57 years old, man. Sad. Any way you slice that, dude, that is sad. There was still a lot of life left.
Absolutely.
At that number. So, yeah, very nice guy, too. Met him a couple of times, man. Super nice guy. So, rest in peace to him, no doubt. Jump into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Subscribe to the Woodward Sports YouTube channel. Look at that. Cracked 97,000 subscribers. There it is.
I know. 3,000 away.
3,000 away from the plaque, man.
The plaque.
I want us to get the plaque only because I want to take a picture with it and show it to my kids and say, "Ha, ha!"
Look at your old man.
Yeah. I told you I'm right when I talk.
Right.
I told you, not even about anything.
Right.
Just like I told you I was right when I talk. Get into that chat. Spencer Raxter in the building. Spenmo.
Hello.
What's up? What do you got there? A little bagel or something?
No.
Oh.
Just posting the links on socials.
Oh, gotcha.
Shout out.
KG in the building. What's really good?
Not this fucking weather, man. Jesus Christ.
It is the coldest day in the history of humanity.
I just walked outside and got pissed.
It's pretty bad.
And it's
Why
like,
do I live where the air hurts my face?
I know.
and it's the beginning of December. Like, this is some,
Tell
you
you
know
what, I
those
slept like a
hopeless
baby, though.
February days? Like the beginning of February where
Yeah.
you've had enough?
Yeah.
That's what it felt like today.
No, seriously.
Already. Man, you did this to me.
I always get mad when it's cold, right? But then it decides to be windy, too. It's like, what's the point of that? Like, what the fuck is that about?
Red Wings big dub last night.
Yeah,
it
shout out.
It was a nice win.
Snapped a 4-game losing streak.
Woohoo! It was much needed.
Woohoo!
No doubt about it. Good win. Didn't look the best, but hey, man, when you're starving and someone gives you a cracker, man, you're not gonna be critical.
John Gibson's time is coming.
I was just about to say Sean buried John Gibson this morning, so
He's bad. He's been getting beaten just completely. Like, Justin broke it down last night on the Woodward Wings postgame show. Make sure you check it out. But he has been getting beaten 5-hold and glove side, and that's just never happened in his career. So something's wrong with John Gibson right now. And Sebastian Cossa has a 1-5 goals against in Grand Rapids right now, is playing lights out. So I think it's time to give the kid a call. You're going on your Western Canada trip. I don't feel confident putting John Gibson out there against the Oilers.
Well, why not, Spenny?
He's getting, like I said,
the
5
goals he's given up. Dude.
He's getting 5-hold and he's getting glove side hide. And when you are not right as a goaltender who has a 9-1 save percentage in his career, if you're getting 5-hold so hard, and so something's going on with him. I don't think he just lost it because it's not like he's too old, but he needs to clear his mind. He needs to do something. They need to give him some time off and let Seabass get like a couple weeks of scheduled starts. Like I'd like to see him play for like 2 or 3 weeks and get like 4, 5 scheduled starts, and that would be cool. And I think he's earned it.
Is Kosa too old now to play in the NHL? What's he, about 30?
No, he's not. I think he's like 24.
Oh, 24.
Yeah. And his the goalie drafted after Sebastian Kosa in the same draft class has been performing very well for the Minnesota Wild this year, and he is one of the best rookies in the league. So
he's got to be, 31 then?
They're the same age, I think.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It takes time for goalies to develop, but like Seabass has taken big steps in the A so far to start this season than what we saw last year. So hopefully, I think it's time for him to get a shot. And shout out to my guy Mo Sider. We might not get into it later, but he's got 11 points in his last 10 games, and he looks really good.
Norris' favorite?
No.
Oh.
Nope.
Second choice?
Nope, probably not.
Oh.
Leave fans alone.
I'm just hating to hate, man.
Let us be excited.
Crazy work. Talking about a Red Wings win. Talking about 2 young prospects looking really good.
Right.
And just hating to hate. Like, all right, man.
No, I'm hating for
do what you wanna
content.
do.
It's
Yeah,
fun.
right. I'm hating
You
for
laughed,
content.
Spenny.
Right.
You laughed. Did you laugh?
No, I don't laugh.
Did Spenny laugh?
The Lions are the only team you're allowed to hate on, apparently.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's
if
it.
the Lions
if you want to
just-
shit on a
if the
winning
Lions-
team,
if the
you know,
Lions
not a
just
team that
won
loses
last
4
night,
games in
talk
a
about
row,
it.
but you want to shit on a
AG,
winning team, the
you did
Lions
this
are your
to me.
team.
I did.
They didn't lose 4
No,
games
you
in a row.
did
They
this to
just won.
yourself.
So we're talking about them winning.
Oh yeah, they're
You-
1
you
and
don't want-
5.
you
Or
wanna
1
be
and 4 in
positive,
their
right?
last
You
5.
don't
If the
wanna be the
Lions did
negative
that, you would
assholes, right?
crucify every single one.
You
of
don't
them.
want to be the negative assholes, right? You
Yeah.
want to be positive?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just want you to be consistent.
Uh-oh,
And that's what I was saying.
Spitty,
The
don't
Lions
do-
are the
don't let
only
them
team
do
you
it.
shit on.
Spitty, don't let them do it.
You're
They
right.
are.
You're right, Stick.
Yeah, I know.
You're right. You're always right.
I know.
You're so smart.
So
You're
are
such
you.
a big boy.
So are you, Spenny.
You're so smart.
So are you.
Imagine needing someone to feed off of you to make content. Yikes.
Yeah, it's almost like a talk show or something.
Yeah. It's like low tier rage baiting.
Dude, your partner does the same thing all damn day long. Your whole
he?
show's based on rage baiting.
Is it?
Yeah.
When's the last
Brad
time you
Holmes
watched?
doesn't want
I
to win.
wouldn't say the whole show.
Come on.
No,
Get out of here.
He's
Yeah.
reaching
I
really
know, I
hard.
know.
right now.
Reaching?
He wants to get the same reaction he got yesterday, which was organic.
It was.
And was not just trying to reach right now, but it's all right.
Yeah.
I told you I'm not
You're
gonna give
better.
it to
Yeah,
him.
you're
I'm
better.
not going to give it to him. Just
So you can't shit on the Red Wings, but you can the Lions. I just want to be clear.
Nope, that's not what I said. But if that's what you believe, good for you.
I'm just observing what you're doing.
Okay. Yeah. You obviously aren't deserving well enough.
Putty in the chat. I love how they put Mo in the graphic, knowing damn well they're going to ignore hockey for 2 hours and cry about the Lions and the Tigers. Well, Putty, we just talked about it. And guess what else, Putty? I don't know how many times I got to tell you, old man. I don't know how many times we have to say this. You talk hockey, you lose 15% of your audience.
Putty.
Is that factual, Spenny?
That is factual.
So there you go, Putty.
Yeah, we
Putty.
really can't talk hockey.
I had to break it down to Maz last time because he was talking not even Red Wings hockey. And I was like, look, the NHL Finals game at its peak had like 600,000 viewers. There's 50 states. So we're talking maybe 2,000, 10,000 per state. How many of those are in Michigan? And how many of those are listening to us? Like your percentage of hitting a large target by is tough.
And it's sad. I wish we could. I enjoy hockey.
Listen, if the Red Wings were good, you'd
We
get
would-
the
we'd
look at
be able to
Pistons.
carry
Look
it,
at
yeah.
Pistons 3 years ago. Every time you brought up Pistons, I want to talk Pistons.
I know,
Pistons
right?
suck.
I hate the NBA.
Pistons.
Now everybody watch
Pistons.
basketball all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's really weird.
Yeah, crazy.
But now people, when we're talking Pistons, they're engaged. They like it. So
Danny G, Pistons are balling, Michigan's balling, Michigan State are
See?
balling.
that's what you need success, especially if you're like the Red Wings. When the Red Wings are winning, people are gonna love them. There'll be Hockey Town flags all up and down. We'll reclaim the title and all that stuff. But
Right.
they ain't there yet.
I
They
was
can't
gonna
make
ask
the
you where your
playoffs.
car flag meter was, but I'll let you go. I'll let you slide.
They're not in first anymore. Like, look, I'm fine with where the Red Wings are at. I
the
am.
East is
100%.
cutthroat right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we sitting at like a 3, one being
Three
on the
car
car
flags.
already.
Yeah.
10 being FedEx line.
No, I would say I have it in the trunk.
Okay.
Okay,
All right.
that'll be
I
my
know
car
where it
flag
is.
meter.
Yeah, so
I
it's,
know where it is.
So it's like a 4, 3 or 4.
One is in the garage in a box somewhere.
Okay,
Okay,
yeah.
that is number 1. Up to number 5, it's on the passenger window.
I got you.
Not even on the back window.
Right.
Because, you put it on the passenger window because you want it up front, even though you run the risk of accidentally putting the window down when you're driving down the
Every
road
time.
and losing that thing. That's fine. No, it is in the trunk.
Okay.
Now, it's under some shit back there, but I know, I know it's back there somewhere.
If you need to get to it, you can.
I could find. If I made an effort, I could find it. It would take me about a minute.
Okay.
All right. So it's
enough.
in the car.
Fair enough.
All right. When they lead the division, I'll put it out there.
All right.
Then when they no longer lead the division in the regular season, I'll
in the
put
trunk.
it away. I put it back in the trunk. But I don't put it back in the garage.
Got you.
Okay. It's out of the garage.
So not one. Okay.
I
We're around 3.
Yeah.
It's around a 3.
It's a 2.5. We'll
Okay,
call it on a
2.5.
1 to 5 car flags. I ain't say that in the super chat. If you want to skip the line, jump in the super chat. I ain't say that. Stick, I've heard Spenny trash your Red Wings. Clean your ears, old man.
All right, fair enough.
Oh my gosh, I love it, man.
know, man.
And it's still brewing under the surface.
Oh, absolutely.
What are you talking about?
That's what makes this show magical.
It's still brewing, man. So you can tell that it's out there. It's definitely out there. Yeah, man. In studio today, coming up at 11:45, our guy Josh Parisian, former UFC heavyweight fighter.
Shout out.
Friend of the show. Shout out. Our guy fights out of Scorpion Fighting Systems out there by Howell. He's going to stop by the studio, as a matter of fact, and check in. He'll be fighting for Warrior Extreme Combat WXC 99 at the Dort Financial Center in Flint coming up this Friday night. And Josh is our guy, and give him the platform for a couple of minutes, man. Try to sell some tickets for him and stuff like that, and just revisit his story. He's so open to talk about it. I love talking to fighters because those dudes are different.
Yeah,
like that door clicks behind you, man, and that guy wants to literally kill you.
The one thing I think about with fighters is some days you wake up with a headache, some days you wake up with you're not feeling well. If it's fight day, it don't matter. You got to go actually fight another human being,
fight a man.
No matter how you're feeling that day.
That wants to injure you.
Like, it's one thing in sports, I got to, take a couple at bats or something like that in baseball. But, man, to know that you're going to get into a fight and just, every fight I've gotten into has always been spontaneous. It was never planned. It was never this is what I'm going into. So that mindset's just different.
Kajobe 1 UFC segment. Let's go. Yeah, we'll have the MMA segment. We'll talk to Josh too about his UFC days. And we had him on here before when he was fighting on the pay-per-view cards in Miami and stuff like that. So he was there, and I want to talk about that arc too, man. Like having it, losing it, being on the road to try to get it back, all that stuff. And Josh is great. So in the chat. Get into there, get your thoughts out there. But, yeah, as we said, the Wings got the win. Michigan State beat the piss out of Iowa last night. So that worked out well. Conference play is still weird, man. Oakland plays tonight against Purdue Fort Wayne and Horizon League play. It's just weird, dude. Like, we get done with these Thanksgiving tournaments, and then you have a conference game.
Yep.
It's really weird, man.
I'm just glad everybody's doing well. Both teams play hard. Michigan State's looking good. Michigan's looking good. I've been a Trey McKinney fan for years now, so watching him kind of establish himself at U of M has been awesome. And I know, Spenny, you're high on that freshman at Michigan State, right? What was his name?
Yeah, Cam Ward.
Cam Ward, you're high on him. So, yeah, it's good. It's college basketball time. I don't get super involved till March, but it's fun that all the teams are succeeding right now.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But yeah, get into that Woodward Sports chat thread. Get your thoughts out there. Fletch lives daily. So why is Dallas not favored tomorrow? Can we warm into that, or do we have to do it right away?
I mean, it's pretty much even money, right? They're +3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. And home field advantage
Home
is
bump,
+3.
it.
So yeah, it's.
And never mind. I don't want to do it. I don't want to be depressing, but when Kirby Joseph is ruled out, I'm sure it's going to go down to -1.5.
You think so?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's take the break and get into it then.
Might as well.
Right?
Game tomorrow.
Because we got an update, right?
It's, not good.
Okay. Let's spray down and
Spray down.
What?
and we'll
What does that mean?
and we'll go ahead and
BD Diddy.
DNCENT in the
down.
chat.
BD Diddy.
Right.
Shout out Josh Parisian. Although he did lose me a +420 fight to start the second round against Despain. Hey man,
It happens.
Yeah.
It happens to the best of them.
If your life's counting on a +420 shot to hit, you
Right.
need to reevaluate how you do things.
On a fight of
Yeah.
all things.
Yeah,
Come
you
on,
need to
bro. It's
reevaluate how
50-50
you
every
do
time
things.
they step in.
All right, let's take the break. Let's talk about Ben Johnson Law, everyone. Justice. There's going to be some justice in this studio. I just have the feeling sometime today. Good thing Josh is here to lord over everything. But, hey, look, If you have legal proceedings in your life and you're looking for justice, settlements, verdicts, whatever justice is to you, you need the fighter. You need Ben Johnson Law on your side. Guys, let's get real about this. These are legal proceedings that are going to change the course of the future of your life. Do I have your attention now? Go to venfights.com. Get tough, tenacious trial lawyers. Don't screw around with this, guys. Get Ben Johnson Law. Get the fighter.
What about Art and Jake's?
Art and Jake's, everybody. Yes, sir. Guess what? We're going to be back at Art and Jake's coming up on December 14th. When the Lions take on Matt Stafford in L.A., we'll be at the Clarkston location December 14th. Come hang out with us. Watch wall-to-wall coverage on over 80 televisions, 22 draft beers on tap, the menu stacked with the fan favorites. No better place to catch the action than Art and Jake's Sports Bar and Grill. Download the app. Join the fan club. Make every game day a win. And, guys, I would tell you this. You may want to pull up a little bit early to make sure you get it because it gets popping in there. Every time we've been in there, man, that place has been jam-packed. So make sure you roll out. We'll be out there. Woodward Sports in the house for the Lions LA game. Art and Jake's, a sports bar setting, a fine dining flavor. Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
Get ready for unfiltered sports talk like never before. Join Braylon Edwards and Shep as they bring you the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Has a man open. Touchdown, Michigan. Braylon Edwards.
Where no topic is off limits. What are they thinking? How do jocks really feel?
Here comes a little blitz. Blitz is picked up, though, and the pass thrown to Edwards. Touchdown.
Tune in Monday through Friday from 2 to 4 p.m. on the Woodward Sports Network for hot takes, heated debates, and the latest sports news. It's time to elevate your sports game. Don't miss out.
One of the best parts about filling in for D-Mac on these shows, not only getting to talk sports with these fine gentlemen, but coming in early, sitting in that massage chair, getting a nice 15-minute massage, and they have a button you press that says Master Mode. Right? Isn't that what it says, Spenny? Is it Master Mode?
Yeah.
It does have a master.
And you're the
mode.
master, and that thing is your slave. Right?
Wait, whoa.
It massages you. Not
That's
like,
a black chair. Relax.
They call them clankers.
They got white ones, too.
Oh, do they?
It's in the graph. I mean, they're half white, but...
White chair privilege, I bet. Okay, no, it's like...
Just go to Massage Chair House and get a good massage.
We off the rails, bro.
It is called Master Mode.
I didn't make the thing.
Yeah, but you added
I
the
will never
spice on
forgive
it.
the Japanese.
That's the thing. Like, master in Japanese is completely different, Kate.
Sensei
Oh,
mode.
yeah. Oh, you're
Call it-
right.
Sensei.
Can we call it Sensei mode?
Right.
Whoa.
So we off the rails, bro.
Oh, man, I can't talk anymore. I have to go.
All right.
All right, guys, good luck. And this throat issue here.
No, it's cold outside.
Yeah,
man.
It's cold
really
outside.
cold. Good luck, you guys. Good luck.
Hey, blame the Japanese. Don't blame us.
Like Master Splinter, okay?
Shout out Master Splinter.
There, see?
Yeah, we should just say Sensei.
That's a Baligian chair. Let's have some respect.
Plus.
That's all I'm saying.
Yeah. All right.
You didn't need to add the slave part.
You did put the sauce on it.
Yeah.
You did.
Yeah, well, it's live, folks. Sometimes you just talk.
It's okay because it's a Baligian chair, I guess.
Dan Campbell, please tell me about Kirby Joseph, please. Please, somebody. Somebody not in the studio
save
talk.
me.
Somebody save me.
Hey Dan, one more really quickly. Kirby got back on the practice field yesterday. Seemed like the brace was agitating him, which I don't think is unusual for a guy playing with the brace new, but he seemed pretty down when we talked in the locker room. You just get a sense of how he came out of that return to practice.
I mean, not really. I mean, look, that's his first time to go out there. He's been rehabbing, he's been doing things on the side, but that's kind of his first being around it in the individual drills. And so, sometimes you're always going to hope for a little bit more than the first time you get back on the turf. But that doesn't mean this is a setback, Now, I know he can get frustrated, and I know it can be frustrating when you get hurt, especially when you've been trying to work your way back. And he's been busting his tail to get back. So, but there again, you just continue to treat it, try to eliminate the pain or limit most of the pain and to where he feels like he can produce.
That was Dan Campbell talking about Kirby Joseph. After Kirby Joseph had a presser with, the press at his locker room, in the locker room, and they did not release it. The Lions did not put it out there. From what I've been told by multiple sources that were there, it was very somber.
Yeah.
It was not a good presser with Kirby Joseph. He did a lot of, we have to pray, have to have faith, thank God. This is not a long-term career type of thing. It is, like Doc said yesterday, and multiple people have echoed, it is very fixable in the offseason. But Dan Campbell there saying he wished he could do more, and then he was held out of practice the next day. So I would be extremely surprised if Kirby Joseph played in this game.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey,
The Lord giveth and the Lord taketh.
no
Frank
doubt.
Ragnow, Kirby Joseph, and Dan Campbell's demeanor in these press conferences is a far cry from what it was a couple years ago.
Understandably,
I get it, but he's also the emotional leader in the locker room too. So we need you up, Dan. We need you up, buddy.
Woodward Sports chat thread, RJ Graham. Good morning, Detroit and Woodward Sports. Good morning, RJ Graham. Great Lakes 20 in the super chat. Second day of the whiskey advent calendar last night. Ooh. Sir Davis Rye Whiskey, very good, highly recommended. Great Lakes, drop that in every day. I've been thinking about asking for that. The whiskey advent calendar. So drop that in the chat every day. You don't have to super chat it. Like, just drop it in there. Let me know how that's moving out. You guys in the chat, man.
But you can super chat it if you want to.
You can if you want to, yeah, no doubt. But that's it. No, the chair's name is not Toby. Detroit Dabber 313. Okay, we're not doing this.
It's Kuta Kinte.
We're not doing this. There will be no, quote, Toby references to the chair. There will be none of that.
Shout out Roots, man.
All right?
Chair son.
Very educational.
There will be no san put on the end of anything.
Sorry.
Right.
There
Yes,
will
Neil
be
Son.
none of that.
Right.
No, there will not. Colonel Ludlow, Tom Brady was right about the Lions. What did Tom Brady say?
I have no clue.
Yeah. Okay. I thought maybe I missed something. No, it's like, but Stick, I mean, yeah, like that's going to be the vibes. Like that's your Pro Bowler. That's your NFL leading, led the league in picks last year.
Yep.
Like, of course the tone's going to be somber like that. And yes, look, recapping yesterday but not revisiting yesterday. I think that a lot of it is, how we like to project. Your wife isn't mad at you that you loaded the dishwasher wrong. She's mad at you about something you didn't do a week ago. But it manifested itself.
Dig deeper.
Yeah, it manifested itself. The boiling point was you didn't load the dishwasher correctly. So that's what led to the eruption. I think that that's kind of, look, we're all in the same spot, and I think we all feel the way that Dan Campbell feels. Like, when is it enough? And you manifest it in different ways. But at the same time, Stick, here's the difference between me this year and me last year. Okay, like that's the way it is. If you don't get it done, you still didn't get it done.
Right.
And there are maybe there are reasons why you didn't get it done, but you didn't get it done. And look, I'm not going to put a time frame on a window for the Lions to win the Super Bowl like some are. I think that this organization from the top to the bottom, it has a championship, a Super Bowl in them. It is not linear. You don't improve a little bit every single year, and then it manifests itself by paying off with the Super Bowl. That's not the way that it works. It's hard. It's difficult. Shit doesn't go your way. Could you imagine, was it the year after the Eagles went to the Super Bowl that they went 4-11 and missed a play? During Howie Roseman's run, I forget exactly what the run was.
Was it the run before he got demoted or after?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I can't remember. But the moral of the story is this. The Eagles had difficult years during this run.
Howie Roseman had difficult years. And that's
like
what drives
4 and 11 years.
That's what drives me nuts is Brad Holmes, Dan Campbell, this is year 5, right? And you're judging them against somebody with 15
years.
And
Stick, I don't want it to go that way,
no,
man.
No, it's not about going that way. It's about you believe it's in them, right? You believe it's in them. Give them another decade. Do you think they will achieve that goal?
Yeah, we talked about this yesterday.
And that's what I mean.
This regime will win.
It's not about, hey, they have to do everything that way. It's about the time it takes to do that is sometimes longer than people want. And I think got very spoiled, got very lucky 2 years ago with a team that ascended faster than anybody else thought they were. Everybody was saying, oh, they're ahead of the curve right now. The plan's a little further than it should be. Last year, you saw what the plan was, 15-2 during the regular season. They implode in the playoffs. That is what it is. But that's my thing with this. Howie Roseman is God and can do no wrong. Howie Roseman is the same guy who couldn't even make it his first 5 years without being demoted. So, let's just have some perspective on what you're trying to build instead of just saying, oh, this guy who did it in year 15 is better than this guy in year 5. Because go compare year 5, and tell me what you see.
Well, the thing is, too, Woodward Sports in the chat, give them another decade is crazy. Who did that?
It's got to be Spenny.
Huh? I'm chilling.
But no, excuse me, I told you, my throat.
Yeah, I know, right?
No, it says
I gotta go.
Sticks logic. Give them another 50 years. No, it's also you can't panic every time things aren't going your way. You don't just pull the rug. Look how long it took Andy Reid to get his first Super Bowl. Was he a bad coach that entire time?
No, he only got good once they won the Super Bowl.
Oh, exactly. And that's what drives me nuts about these people is they won't wait. They won't wait through the process. It's like I said yesterday, I want it now. I need it now. And if it doesn't happen now, they don't know what they're doing because I know better than these guys. And it's like, you don't know shit, first of all. You don't know the conversations behind closed doors. You don't know any of it. So back off, enjoy your winning football team, and see what happens when the season's over. And if the season's over and they go 0-5 to end the season, and we're sitting here with them at 7-10, I'll be the first to tell you it was a bullshit season and a waste of time. But until that happens, and they can still go 12-5, I'm not gonna have that conversation.
Yeah, the Eagles, just for the record, because everyone gets granular, the Eagles won the Super Bowl in 2017, and then in 2020 they were 4-11-1. And it's just, and that's easier to take after you've won the Super Bowl, obviously. Like it's definitely easier to take. I understand that. But in the end, here's my issue with it all.
Is that when they fired Doug Peterson and got rid of their quarterback?
I believe so. Yep.
Yeah, I can't remember the exact timeline.
Yep.
Nicky Dude, 86.
Don't forget they won it with their backup quarterback too, right? Nick Foles. It's not like
BDN. Nicky Dude, 86. Brad's Dime Store Picks. Well, in the NFC Championship year, we had historical health. Historical health. Everybody was good.
Historical health.
It was.
No, it was.
Like the Eagles last year had historical health.
Right.
One starter out. One. There is, but at the same time, if you don't get it done, it is a failure. It is.
I'm trying to think what other GMs are in year 5.
I don't know off the top of my head.
Who else got hired that year? Brad Holmes got. I mean, I know head coaching wise, Saleh was hired that year. He's already gone with the Jets, obviously. Yeah. So Dan Campbell was obviously a pretty damn good hire that year. So that's just where I get really frustrated with people is the lack of ability to take a step back and look at things from a 5,000-foot view. And look around the league and see what everybody else is doing. And look around the league and see what other GMs and where they were in their process. But this whole, if it doesn't happen for me immediately, it's never going to happen is just, it's so foolish because you never know what's going to happen next year either. You don't know if they're going to go out and sign some great free agents. You don't know, predicting doom all the time is the laziest thing that any sports fan can ever do. You know why? Because 31 teams don't win the championship every year. You know what that means? 31 negative fan bases can claim they were right. And so you're hedging your bets, you're hedging your feelings, and that's exactly what I think these fans are doing. They're hedging their feelings so they don't get hurt in the end instead of supporting a team that is giving them a winning product.
Woodward Sports Super Chat, OFD 14-15-4. Are the Lions on an Auburn arc? I don't know. Did the quarterback have 9 passing touchdowns this year? I'm sorry, Spenny. I'm sorry, KG. I'm sorry, KG, I'm sorry.
No, you're not.
Andy Reid in 2012, Andy Reid got fired by the Eagles because of Howie Roseman. Then Roseman was demoted in 2015 before getting re-promoted. Very linear progression.
Let's talk about Planet Fitness real quick here. I'll get to the rest of the Super Chats in a second. The best gym in the gym game, bottom line. Work out in a lot of gyms all over the place. Planet Fitness is the only one I'll ever be a paid member at. $24.99 a month for a black card option. Get you access to any Planet Fitness in the world. And I've kind of... Everything is out there for you. Spenny lifts up heavy things and puts them down. I had a time where I did chest day today. All right, so he'll be pushing heavy things off of his chest and up into the air. And that's cool. Tons of room for you to do that. Tons of equipment for you to do that. I've gotten into the hip rotation and range of motion and all that kind of stuff. Still do the runs and the 5Ks and stuff like that. Still tons of treadmills. The moral of the story is whatever fitness regiment you're into, you can do it at Planet Fitness. And it's just $24.99 a month. I don't know what else to tell you guys, man. Make one day 2 day. You say one day you're going to get in shape, make that one day 2 day. Go to planetfitness.com or just walk in the door. Planet Fitness, don't pay more money to lift the same weights. Don't do it.
And let me tell you about Wicked Pickle. Mark your calendars for the Woodward Sports Pickleball Open on Friday, January 9th. Heavyweights will be broadcasting live 5 to 7, and you can register at pickleballtournaments.com to get a chance to play against or with some of your favorite Woodward Sports personalities. So check it out. Go to pickleballtournaments.com. Shout out Wicked Pickle, Metro Detroit's hottest indoor pickleball location with 10 climate-controlled courts. Check them out, Wicked Pickle in Westland.
University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards, alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Hey, Dr. Pierce was in here yesterday talking about all the injuries for the Detroit Lions. And if you want to check out all his coverage, make sure you go to any of our social media pages. Make sure you follow him, too, at Michigan Sports and Spine. You can do that on all social media pages as well. And if you need to go see him because you got back pain, neck pain, shoulder pain, wrist pain, ankle pain, whatever pain you got.
T-pain.
T-pain.
Right.
Yeah. Maz is going today to get his neck checked out. You could see Maz today if you scheduled your appointment with Dr. Pierce. 248-426-9944. Let him know Woodward Sports sent you.
All right, back at it. Neal Ruhl, stick in for DMAC, KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. You want to skip the line, use the super chat. Going to clean up some of those. BI2GA30, do you bring Slay home?
A lot of people have been talking about it. I think sentimentally that's a nice idea, but performance-wise, I think you'd be pissed at him in 2 games.
Probably.
Yeah. But he got a raw deal here, and I think we all feel bad about what Matt Patricia did to Darius Slay.
A lot of people got a raw deal here from that, namely us.
Yeah, well, we should go back to that because it was better than Neal.
Okay, stick. Pete Smith in the super chat.
What? We didn't have expectations, so we couldn't be disappointed.
Pete Smith 313 in the super chat. 20 days away from an 8 a.m. old-fashioned with no side-eye from anyone. Something magical about the holidays where you can just start drinking at any time in the morning, and it works out, and nobody can say anything. Sideless in the super chat. Vegas knows Dallas is about to have their collapse to a slumping team at the height of We're Back mania after beating the Eagles and the Chiefs. Silas, there is an arc to the Dallas Cowboys. There is. As quickly as they are, quote, back, they go away. It's just something that they do there.
Normally it's in the playoffs, but
it's just something that they do.
Got to worry about them in the regular season.
Shad216. Kemoshe Yamate. BI2G830 in the super chat. Fans want to win a Super Bowl so bad they can't realize the plan was to build a winning franchise
First. Yep. That's how it works. You got to be in the fight to win the fight.
Sideless in the super chat also. In 2012, Andy Reid got fired by the Eagles because Howie Roseman. Then Roseman was demoted in 2015 before getting re-promoted. Very linear progression.
I mean, that's the thing. Oh, Brad Holmes 5 years in isn't Howie Roseman. Yeah, Howie Roseman 5 years in was fucking demoted.
Yeah,
you don't want Brad Holmes to be Howie Roseman 5 years in.
Labartney in the super duper chat. Stick, I don't always agree with you, but damn, I appreciate you for creating this channel. I'll be back home for Christmas. Would love to buy some Mad Packs or sponsor a Bourbon Friday.
Hey, that's how you support us, is by supporting the people who support. Honestly, like, go to Art and Jake, smoke some Mad Packs, go to Art and Jake's, hang out there.
And if you do want to bring a bottle for Bourbon
drop
Friday,
a bourbon off for the boys.
I mean,
man.
Spenny and I and KG will make sure it's taken care of.
Oh,
you know, and Terry Foster. We'll definitely take care of it. I'm not saying
thank
don't
you
do
guys.
that. But
Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, appreciate it for sure. But no, just kind of wrapping up this this Kirby Joseph discussion, and it's Steve Lehman. This isn't a roster thing. It's just, yes, it seems to be like just the change in physiology from Dan Campbell. The knockout blow could be coming. You know what I'm saying? It could be.
I know. I just keep going.
You don't see him rattled like that.
Right? But what's the most dangerous animal, Neal?
The wounded one, no doubt.
There we go. That's the first time we've seen them be a wounded animal, so it's all about how they respond. And do you have faith Dan Campbell can respond? Or no, this team's just going to lay down for the rest of the season?
No, I mean, the injuries are mounting again. Yeah. They are. And I let that – we all got a little we all drank 8 a.m. Old Fashions last year throughout the last half of the season because we thought it didn't apply to us. But at some point it does. And it doesn't until it does.
Yeah.
And it's just, people want to talk about, I can deal, because they've still been able to move the ball, even with the interior offensive line stuff. They've still gone on scoring stretches during games. They've still been unstoppable at moments. Mm-hmm. We've seen them create big plays, but the defense thing, Stick, I can't get past it.
That was the last thing holding you together was the defense.
Which is wild how it flipped like that.
Yeah.
You know, and it's just like, the Legion of Whom thing, like we got all hype about it in the game against Tampa. But Stick, I'm not saying, and I'm not saying it's SOL. I'm not. I felt like they couldn't stop the Packers Thursday. I felt like on any third down, I felt like they were just going to get it. And if they did stop them on third down, they didn't stop them on fourth down. You know what I mean?
I think their conversion rate was insane on Thanksgiving.
And ours was good in that
Calvin
game.
Shepard talked about that, how they have to get better on third and fourth down.
You got to get off the field, man.
And he, I talked about it yesterday. He was talking about change in personnel. So I'm interested to see what adjustments come into this game. You know, how are they? Are they going to attack the blitz a little more? Are they going to, run a little more four-man front and shift some linemen around? Are they going to not play as many linebackers and sub in a nickel instead to just have some more speed on the field? Like, that's where I love the chess game of this, right? And I believe that our coaches can identify what's wrong with the team, because you said starting this segment, it's not a talent thing, right?
Correct.
So it's a scheme thing.
It's not a roster thing.
Then it's a scheme thing. If it's not a roster thing, it's a scheme thing.
Yeah, it's just I'm caught in this vortex right now of it's not a roster thing, it's a available personnel thing. And when you say that, I'm going to get roasted, and Green Bay fans and Minnesota fans and Chicago fans are going to clip that and say, look at the guys up there making excuses right now. Don't get it twisted. There is no excuse.
No.
There's not. You either get it when
other
you are
with it too.
Other teams deal with it too. The Bears have no linebackers.
Yeah.
Literally no linebackers.
Ain't nobody finna apologize for you.
No. And in the end, I think that's what will cost the Bears. I do think that in the end it will.
Good.
But with that being said, they're in a different spot on the highway than we are right now. And yes, it's very frustrating. And yes, frustrations have boiled over. This is tearing families apart in this room. The tension in the air still.
Yeah, it's bad.
In this room, this very second, KG.
But Neal,
you and I are excluded from it to some degree. But we can comment on it.
No, we can.
And you can feel it.
It just sucks because when you realize that everything we talked about this preseason is everything that's plaguing this team right now. We all were concerned about the offensive line. Well, guess what? That's an issue. We all had concern about the coordinators. Well, guess what? One of them got demoted in the middle of the year. We all had concerns about injuries. If the Lions stay healthy, that's the only thing that can beat the Lions is health. We right back in the same boat. Like, it's just tough when you come to that realization that all this shit is happening at one time, and they are in the roughest patch of their season right now. So, to Stick's point, it is put up or shut up. I'm choosing to take the approach that I'm going to learn a lot from this team tomorrow, good, bad, or indifferent.
Well, you know who else is going to learn a lot about it, and we'll get to it when we come back.
Yeah,
Jared Goff said it himself that he's going to learn about this team, and we're gonna discuss that because somebody in here, Ed in the chat, this SOL talk is just BS for so many reasons. It's not.
The SOL thing has been killed, buried, done, burnt to death.
Yeah. And I'll get to that.
SOL never had winning teams.
Yeah, it's cement.
But Les
people
Stanford,
define SOL different.
But Les Stanford is a winning dealership.
They always have a winning team at Les Stanford, and you can be a part of that winning team. If you head over there, ask for my guy Goron, and let him hook you up. He'll get you into the car you want for a price that fits your budget. Go to Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, LesStanford.com. Tap in. It's Les Stanford, man. They'll get you in the car you want. Listen, a ton of different cars to choose from, so you don't have to be, I don't know, I wanted this color. Yeah, they'll find it for you. I want this model, this edition. Yeah, they have it for you. Go check it out. Les Stanford Chevrolet Cadillac Buick GMC, LesStanford.com.
In club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month. How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Neal Ruhl here for Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. 4.5% alcohol, just 100 calories, 1 gram of sugar, and no bubbles, everyone. I got to admit, I'm surprised how it stayed in the drink rotation in the wintertime. It was a big golf course thing for me this summer, and then, I just started having it at home, and now, I keep it at the ready. Spencer's doing the same thing, too. You walk into Spencer's house, there's Sun Cruiser sitting there ready to rock.
That's true.
Same for me as well. Guys, these things are incredible. Whatever your flavor is, the iced tea, because it's real iced tea, it's real vodka, the lemonade flavor, the half iced tea, the half lemonade, the pink lemonade, it's all there for you guys. Sun Cruiser, proud partner of the Detroit Lions. All right, back at it. Big D Energy, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter. Man, almost halfway through the show. Josh Parisian will join us at 11:56. He said he's about 10 minutes out, our guy. And it'll be a nice little break. It's a top 5 Wednesday.
This was a tough top 5. Did you have a rough time with it? Because me and KG had a rough time with it.
Yeah, because I don't eat poor shit anymore.
Yeah.
I realized how bougie I am. I don't eat off-brand shit anymore.
There was a time you did, KG.
No, I did.
You got to go back to a couple that I stand on business with.
Okay.
On mine, where they are better than the quote-unquote name brand. And it's going to cause some issues.
I went to my pantry to try to find some off-brand shit, and I couldn't find anything.
The DJ, if you want to use the super chat, go ahead. The DJ CI, the big names have been bad in big moments.
That's true.
That's fair.
That's true. Drop passes by Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jamison Williams.
Yep. 13% win rate for Hutch since the end of October.
Eesh. I mean, Penei Sewell, he's played well this season, but there's been a couple big moments where he hasn't sealed his block. It's just been a comedy of mistimed errors.
Yes.
And all that shit can be cleaned up. And if they do, if J-Mo catches that fourth down, it's a different game. All these little things can shift the momentum. And then once you get that momentum on your side, who knows?
Problem is you ain't got a lot of time to clean it up.
No, you got 5 games.
Dan Campbell been saying it
you
all
got
year.
5 games.
Well,
we got stuff to clean up after every game. Even after wins, he would say that. But
that's
you
his
running
line.
out of time.
I know.
Hold that thought. Hold that thought, Stick, about the 5 games. Alex Stewart, Packers, 100% on fourth down conversions to Detroit 0. They lioned the Lions. And yes, again, the fourth down thing's not linear either.
No.
For the season, it is a plus.
But I
They
thought
are
Terry
plus points.
I thought Terry brought up a good point about the fourth down thing. This team is not last year's team, right? So that 1 yard that you need to get on fourth down,
that was a given.
That is a given, and just, hey, we're going to run to the right side and we got this. That's no longer there this year. And I heard a stat: the Lions are 4th in the league for going for it, but 19th in the league on converting it. That's a problem.
Woodward Sports, but again, plus points. They're plus points. You can shake your head, but it's a mathematical fact, bro.
I'd love to see how this equation worked out in your head. Because when they don't get it and sacrifice points, are you doing that as -7 or -3?
When they pass up a field goal, when they pass up a field goal to go for it, when they pass up a field goal to go for it, and drives where they go for it on fourth down that end in points that wouldn't have if they would have punted the ball.
Yeah, it's a pretty wild equation.
It seems very easy.
Okay.
Seems very easy.
All
Woodward Sports chat thread. DNCENT, it's not a roster thing, it's a personnel thing, so it's a roster thing. No, you misquoted me. It's an available personnel thing. The roster's good. We saw the roster. That roster went to the NFC Championship game, didn't it?
It did.
And what did that roster have in common? They were historically healthy. But here's the deal. When you get to this level, you have to account for that. Because if you're counting on a generational run of health, it's not going to happen, man. The Eagles had their generational run of health. They missed one starter last year on both sides of the ball. I think we lose sight of that too. Who do you have left in this league? Who usually the most healthy team at the end is the one that wins, and then even sometimes they get hurt going into the Super Bowl, a la Patrick Mahomes losing both tackles, losing Decker and Penei Sewell, and running for his life like a little child against the Buccaneers. That's the way that it works.
I forget who said it in the chat, but they're alluding to not using David Montgomery enough, and how that used to be the jab, right? And then Gibbs would come in and he was your overhand right. Now you're just swinging overhand right all game. And Monty, when he gets in the game, he is not.
Well, he can't win that battle. Dan Campbell can't win the Montgomery-Gibbs battle because Gibbs is sexy. His big plays are sexy.
The right hook, the uppercut is sexy.
4 yards is not sexy.
But that's how they beat people up through 3 quarters and then just blitzkrieged them in the 4th last year, right? You body shot with Monty. But it's tough because he hasn't been able to get going at all. So I don't know, man. They're going to figure it out, but there's a balance to it that they had part of last year, lost it in the playoff game against Washington because Monty came back from injury, and I think we all agree that Ben Johnson tried to utilize him a little too much in that game, and you should have rode the hot hand with Gibbs. And I think that carried over into this season. We're just going to keep riding the hot hand of Gibbs, but I think you are missing that ground and pound element of a David Montgomery.
I think it's losing Frank Ragnow and losing Ben Johnson. You can't run the offense the same way you did. You can't run the ball the same way you did. You don't have the personnel. You don't have the creativity. You don't have the game.
And you've got evidence, Benny. Look at the Bears.
Yeah,
you've got evidence.
The Bears are doing more with worse weapons, and you can't just run David Montgomery every time if he's getting hit in the backfield.
Not every time.
If he's losing yards.
But his carries are way down.
Yep.
Way down.
Because your offensive line and your offensive scheme is not built to run the ball like that anymore because you lost it with Frank Ragnow and Ben Johnson.
Woodward Sport. Oh, Stick, you brought this up. You said you got 5 games to figure it out.
Yep. Really, these next 2.
Well, Jarrett, you got 1 game to figure it out. You got 1 game tomorrow.
You can lose 1 more game.
Hutch and Goff talked about
this
it,
wouldn't
right?
be the game to lose. Let's say that. This wouldn't be the game to lose.
What do we have, Smee? We have Goff?
We have Hutch and Goff talking about it,
okay.
Yeah.
Can we run it?
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, look, we have 5 games left for the regular season, I believe, and we're at a point where it is, there's some adversity for sure. And, we call ourselves a gritty team. It's all over this building. It's what people say about us. But I think it's easy to be gritty when you're winning games and it's all sunshine and rainbows. But in these moments, when you're coming off a bad loss to a divisional opponent on Thanksgiving, it's just obviously none of us want that result. How can we come together and still make this season worthy of being remembered, and that's going to be the biggest thing, is taking it week by week, and that's how we attack it, is taking it week by week. And obviously Dallas we're putting 100% focus into this game, and that's kind of the mindset.
Yeah, sure. I mean, they all feel that way, and they will feel that way from here on out. The last 5 will all feel must win, and you say that, but there's a lot of things that can happen, and of course you want to win every game, and we want to win this one. This one's very important, and certainly it's an NFC opponent, a team that's in the playoff hunt, just like we are, and so it's a very important one, and we want to win.
And I go back to it, Stick. The whole you have 5 games to figure it out. You do not, because while I'm more bullish on the Lions' playoff chances than most, I will say this, because they can get to 10 wins and get in. Every team except one that has won 10 games in this playoff format has gotten into the playoffs, because the division games begin to shake themselves out.
Yep.
The Packers and
playing the Bears twice.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Somebody loses, etc. So with that being said, you do not, even me who thinks they can get in with 10 wins, tomorrow is a non-negotiable. It is a non-negotiable. The reason being, if you lose that game, someone else is in front of you now. The road becomes more difficult.
I get that.
You cannot allow somebody else to be in front of you. You just simply can't.
But to finish with 10 wins, they can go 3-2 down the stretch.
Correct. But it can't be this one, and it can't be the Bears.
See,
it can't be. It can't be.
The Cowboys don't really matter.
They're going to be past them.
No, they do matter. They are in the chase right now.
You have to keep them behind you. You have to. And that's where, we got 5 games left. No, this is a playoff game tomorrow.
No.
Yeah, last week was a playoff game, essentially, too. It really set the trend, though. If they won game, this game would not matter like this, right?
I agree with the last
So
week
that's
was
what
a
I mean.
playoff game.
It's just a continuous event.
This one is the life and death, though.
Well, the more you put yourself in a corner, the harder it's going to
get out of the corner.
And they're in the corner right now. But I have so much faith that they're going to bounce back in this game, mostly because I'm a believer in the law of averages. The Lions cannot suck this bad at home. Period. Home field advantage is not an advantage. And honestly, I think that's all part of these new money Lions fans and the new energy that's in Ford Field with these rich-ass people who weren't really fans until the team got good, and now they want to go and boo when they don't convert 1/3 down. And it's I went to my first Lions game in 5 years since we started Woodward Sports, because I was always doing post-game show, watch party, and I'd never had a chance to go to a game. That was my first game in 5 years. And honestly, I was disappointed in some of the fans. And that's where this angst has come from this week, is I'm sitting there with all these people who are spending thousands to be there, and they don't really even love or care about football. They just wanted to be at an event. And we've lost kind of that grit.
Yeah, I know.
We don't have gritty fans. There you go. That's my problem. We have a gritty team. We have weak fans.
Yeah, and look, I'm kind of past that, because that's been the arc of every team in this town. When the Wings got good, that was before social media.
But we've never
Joe
seen
Louis
this
was
with the
place
Lions,
to be.
though.
When the Pistons got good, it was cool to be at the Palace. Now it's cool to be at the
But
Lions
the Lions
game on your
have
Grand.
never been trendy in our entire existence. The Pistons have had their moments. We understand what those fans are like. The Wings have had their moments. We understand what those fans are like. The Lions have never had this type of moment where all the people come out of the muck that claim to be Lions fans, and then the minute it starts going not the way they think it should, turn into the loudest, most annoying part of a fan base I've ever seen. So, I just want people to enjoy this, but they just won't. They just won't.
Woodward Sports Super Chat. BI2GA, does Frank come back next season? I don't know.
We don't know.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's
we'll
open
see next
to.
season.
It could happen. You would think so, right? If he wanted to come back this season, may want to put in some work next season.
Yeah. Dan Campbell said they have not talked about that at all. So.
Yeah, but they left it on the table.
We'll see next season.
They do have his rights for next year, too.
Correct.
Yes, they do. For one more year. The DJCI, we said that one. The big names have been bad in big moments. He also said you can't run the ball like we did behind in games. And, yeah, having the lead changes a lot of stuff.
Yep. That's why kicking field goals helps when you take the lead.
Shad 216, Nielsen. If you were in Brad Holmes' Sama shoes at this point in the season, would you tank the season or keep fighting for the playoffs? Oh, clearly tank. Yeah, clearly tank. Just put Kyle Allen.
What do you think? And I know they're paid really well to not really worried about the chatter of the fans, but what do you think like a Brad Holmes and a Dan Campbell is thinking now that the fan base is kind of turning on them?
Not same. It doesn't.
You don't think it affects them?
No.
I think they're human. I think they hear it.
Trust you ain't got time to be worried about the fans right now.
I fucking hope not.
Yeah, like what?
No, Stick. Like being around,
we all
traveling with teams, dude. They don't.
You're telling me Brad Holmes, the guy that pulled out receipts on every reporter that was saying negative things about him, doesn't hear negative things?
That's in the off season though. Like you can't do this shit in the middle of the year.
I'm just saying they hear, all right, and they're human. So that's all.
Mike G, I'd like some competition at the QB spot.
Wait, Hendon Hooker? He was supposed to be the next guy, right?
Ant-Man, hard to enjoy it. This team isn't good enough. Too many significant injuries. C0313. There will be no Django references.
right.
No use of the word quote cracker unquote. We're not doing that.
Cracker. You and your cracker ass.
We're not doing that as well.
That's still funny.
KG.
Don't look at me. He always wants the black man to bail him out. No, man. This is your show. These are your people.
No,
your chat. Dude.
Your people.
These are your chat. Oh my God.
No.
It's like, what do you say, man? Like,
didn't Mike G, the DJ, didn't Mike G say the Lions should have drafted J.J. McCarthy? Probably. He probably did say that. If only JJ could save us right now. If only he could. Blimpy.
Go get Tua. You want Tua? Go get Tua. We should have had Tua over Okuda.
That is true.
Yeah.
Blimpy. Broncos and Patriots are winning, and their quarterbacks are rookies. Yes, because they didn't have a quarterback, and they had to take them. Correct.
And how many rookie quarterbacks aren't succeeding? Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Quite a few.
Of fact. Namely, J.J. McCarthy.
Aha.
The Jamarcus Russell of our generation, if you go by the stats.
I was told arm strength and mobility is all you need to be a good quarterback.
That is it. Mike G, J.J. may have thrived in our system. Your thoughts, Benny?
Could have. Need some more weapons, not just Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison and T.J. Hawkinson and Kevin O'Connell. Maybe if he had more, he would be an average quarterback.
The Vikings have done J.J. a disservice.
That's fair.
Yep.
Oof. Yeah, handed him the keys to a Bentley. He drove it off a cliff. If Sam Darnold was mastering that offense, he should have been okay this year.
Was it a Bentley? More like a Yukon, but it's cool.
Yeah. Okay, let's do this then. Let's take the break. Talk about BlackRock.
BlackRock, shout out to BlackRock. They had us out there at their Ann Arbor location before the big game, and you can go out at any time. Go to blackrockrestaurants.com to find one near you. Shout out to them. Make sure you check in. They got a new menu, including their Cajun steak bites. So good. They've also got these crab-stuffed portobellas with hollandaise. They've got the Enforcer steak for Darren McCarty, a 25-ounce sirloin coming soon, so make sure you check it out. BlackRockRestaurants.com. Stick, what about Chill Medicated?
Chill Medicated.
Shout
you got
out.
any aches and pains, elbow hurting like Maz from bowling? He just grabs the medication. He rubs it on himself. It's non-THC. It's all just pain-killing CBD and all that good stuff. And if you want the brand that everybody should use, this is the one brand. A lot of products out there. They'll tell you they'll help you, but Chill Medicated, that's where you want to be. Available at dispensaries and some other CBD shops around Michigan.
Big Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome. Neal Ruhl here for Jack's Car Wash. If you get your car washed twice a month, say, you need to go to jackscarwash.com, check out a look at their subscription packages, because for roughly the cost of 2 car washes per month, you could have a subscription and wash your car as much as you want to at any one of the 40-plus Jack's Car Wash locations. You want to give it a try? Text WSN to 888-522-1729, and poof, you'll get a free Jack's Car Wash right there on your phone. Then you can take advantage of the free vacuums, the free compressed air, the hand towel drying service. All of it is out there for you. jackscarwash.com. Pulling up to hour number 2, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl, Stick, KG, Spencer Raxter. Just cleaning up this Lions discussion. Our guy Josh Parisian is getting in a parking spot right now, so
let's
he'll
do
be
top
with us.
5 and then bring him in.
Yeah, we could definitely do that. Real quick, Matt Wright, Goff has neither arm strength nor mobility.
Yeah, that's where the sarcasm came from.
We need JJ McCarthy as Goff's backup. That's not a bad idea.
3 first-round picks should get them.
Yep. Dante 151 in the super duper chat. What hurts 9 in quotes in Minnesota is not knowing the other team's plays before the games. Oops. Also, you Michigan fans are funny. Why is MSU fans happy? Because we shot our head coach into the sun, which they did.
It's fair.
Rightfully so. And they should have. Spenny, by the way, I'm already seeing it.
UCLA?
No. Bowl season, Citrus Bowl, Michigan, Texas. Literally a quote in The Athletic, a preview of next year's Heisman favorites in Bryce Underwood and Arch Manning. Wow. So the hundreds of quarterbacks that were better than Bryce Underwood this year just go right back to being behind Bryce Underwood. Is that how it goes?
He's a Heisman favorite now.
He's going to be a sophomore like nobody's ever seen.
How about you spread that hate to Arch a little bit too?
And
thank you,
Arch Manning.
Thank you, sir.
Who is?
It's the last name, Neal.
Okay.
He's carried by his legacy.
I mean, that's fine. That'll be my platform. That'll be my platform next college football season, dude. Okay.
You mad at the Athletic?
100%.
Once again, you're not mad at me. You mad at the Athletic.
100%. All right, top 5. It is a top 5 Wednesday. Why is it a top 5, Spenny?
Oh, it's half as boring as top 10 list.
There you go.
As he's yawning.
Yeah, it's half as boring.
We tied, boss.
Yeah. Top 5 off-brand buys. You know, like the generic brands, the substitute brands. Like, look, inflation's high right now. Prices are high. We got to make choices when we buy our goods and services. So today, top 5 off-brand buys. Spencer Raxter batting leadoff. Number 1.
Top 5 off-brand buys. At number 5, I have the toaster pastries.
Yes.
They are
just as good.
Yeah, they're just as good as the Pop-Tarts, and they go right in there, and they come in the paper, if you didn't pull them out of the box and you saw them and you felt the foil they're in, they're the toaster pastries and not the Pop-Tarts.
And you know why it's not as expensive? Because they save money on that foil.
Yeah, it is like you touch it and it disintegrates. But listen, The toasted pastries were still fire.
Spitty your little eye pocket for 4. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, number 4, I got
Technically, it's his
Digimon.
own thing.
Listen, no, it's the off-brand. It's everybody knows Pokemon is the king. They are one of the most profitable brands of anything. Like it's like Super Mario and Pokemon. Like the pillars of Nintendo that have made Nintendo what it is. And so I've always liked Digimon. I thought it was cool. It goes from a little fluff ball to a guy with machine guns coming out of his arms. Like that's the kind of evolutions that I want to see. And then at number 3, I've got Cheese Nips. I personally think that Cheese Nips are better than Cheez Its.
I agree.
I think they are a better brand.
Wasn't that your intern's name too at one point?
Yep, because he was sitting in there shirtless eating Cheez Its. So we called them Cheese Nips.
Cheese Nips.
And then at number 2, I have Zune. I used to have a Zune. I think it was obviously iPhone and iPod put a stranglehold on the market, but Zunes were good, so I had one of those. And then at number 1, I got Kirkland Tequila because it's literally Casamigos. It's just a third of the price, and
for no reason,
not even like a fifth of the price.
Yeah,
so
volume,
it's pretty
baby,
awesome.
volume.
More on that later.
It's the same thing as Casamigos. Same taste, same bottle, same tequila. They just don't put the Casamigos thing on it. It's made in this. That's like how the Kirkland vodka is Grey Goose. Like it's the same thing.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Flannels Bulge. Neal, thoughts on 8-5 Duke making the playoffs over 10-2 Miami? Duke will not make the playoff if they win. They have to take the top 5 highest ranked conference winners. Duke would not be one of those 5. The Sun Belt winner would be higher.
The James Madison Dukes,
AAs,
though.
yeah.
The James Madison Dukes.
Yes, they would get in. So if Duke wins, the ACC probably will get nobody in, and that'll be pretty funny to me. KG, your top 5 off-brand buys.
See, y'all threw me off. I thought this was off-brand snacks. Y'all changed it to buys a little bit different. But
snacks, buys, whatever.
Yeah, snacks for me. At number 5, the Oreos, a.k.a. Twist and Shouts. They are
on those later.
The great value Oreos. Pretty much, you can get them at Walmart. They are just as good.
Thank you.
Yeah, a little bit of a taste at first, but once you chew it, it's good. At number 4, pretty similar to Cheese Nips. You get these at Aldi, which, by the way,
cheese crackers.
Aldi is the king of off-brand everything.
It is an off-brand store.
Yes, and you can get the baked cheese crackers at Aldi, and they are so fucking good. Like, they are literally up there.
Cracker with the hard R, huh?
Yeah, I know. Cracker-ass crackers, right? I know, crazy. At number 3, Toaster Treats. Very similar to Toaster Pastries and Spinnies.
Shout out.
Yeah, these are, once again, the off-brand Pop-Tarts. You can get them in the same flavors, almost all the same flavors as regular Pop-Tarts. At number 2, Cocoa Peanut Butter Puffs, a.k.a. Reese's Puffs for poor people.
Out.
They are very, very, very tasty. And at number 1, also you can get those at Aldi as well. And at number 1, I put Great Value chips, a.k.a. Private Selection chips. Pretty much any off-brand chips, I've never had a bad off-brand chip. Whether
Chips
it was
are
from
good,
Kroger
right?
or Walmart, it don't matter.
It's pretty tough to screw up chips.
Yeah.
Like, it's pretty tough. Art Vandelay, the Lions have an off-brand offensive line. How's that working?
There we go.
Did they get it at Aldi?
Yeah, they might have. Some of those guys.
Found
Yeah.
somebody working at Aldi.
Stick, your top 5 off-brand buys.
Yeah, like I said, this was tough for me, but we're gonna go number 5
With the shocker hat on.
the
Stunner.
the game shocker with the S. I had to take the S off, so it says shocker, not shockers. That's how deep we rolled with the game hats back in '99.
The game hats are legit. I still have some.
Number 5, the ticket. Off-brand Woodward Sports. They try to be like us on all social media. Can't really get it done. They're trying to do the clips. They're trying to catch up to what media in 2025 looks like, but they're still stuck on their analog dial. Number 4, Cricket cell phone service.
Shout out.
I've had it for about 10 years. It's good. It's AT&T's bastardized Metro PCS. That was their response to that. You bring your own phone. You pay $30. Unlimited everything. Love Cricket. Number 4, hazelnut spread. Not Nutella. Nutella is Nutella. Everything else is fake Nutella. But usually any hazelnut spread you grab is pretty decent. Number 2, Meyer Pop. That off-brand Meyer Pop, you walk in there and you can grab the cases and swap out 6-packs. And I got the orange, I got the root beer, I got the lime soda. Love Meyer Pop. And then number 1, Kirkland golf balls. Neal, I know you appreciate this. Kirkland golf balls. They're just as good as Titleist. They rate up there whenever they do the ball test for all of them. Kirkland, always at the top of the list. Great value, good golf ball. Only hit a Kirkland.
There you go. I like it, absolutely. So, all right. That was Sticks' top 5 off-brand buys. We'll wrap it up with mine right here before we go to the break. All right, number 5, Meijer Ziploc bags. Anybody who buys name brand Ziploc bags, you're cheating yourself. 1,000%.
Fair.
They snap the same. They literally snap the same, everybody. Keeping it Meijer. Number 4, Meijer graham crackers. If you're making a s'more, what do you care about the integrity of the cracker?
Yeah.
You know, you want the chocolate melted. You want the marshmallow melted. What do you care? It does the job.
Off-brand marshmallows don't hit.
Yeah.
Like, if you get an off-brand marshmallow, those are not good.
No doubt. I didn't say off-brand marshmallows.
I'm with you.
I said the graham crackers.
Yep.
Number 3, King Vitamin cereal. As
King
good
Vitamin.
as Captain Crunch.
I might have to throw a flag on that one. I don't know if I'd consider King Vitamin off-brand. I think he's got his own thing. He's not a captain. He's a king.
He's off-brand.
They stole Captain Crunch and made it a crown.
I like it
Like,
better.
that's off-brand.
King Vitamin.
King Vitamin.
I've never even heard of that.
Oh,
Bro,
man.
Look it up.
Spinny and Maz love it.
I
bro.
didn't put it on my list because I respect him as his own brand.
No, he's not.
I'll always take the king over the captain.
Well, they stopped making it.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so you
That
got to
tells
kind of still be in production
Listen,
to be a name
you
brand.
gotta, take your L's when you can.
Look at that king on that box.
Look at that. Is this real?
Oh yeah.
Yes, 100%.
Oh, it's from Quaker Oats.
Yes.
So, okay, so it's a derivative of a name brand.
Well, because it was such a good off-brand that a name brand bought it. Like, that's how good it was. Number 2, Kirkland Bourbon.
Yep.
It's just Barton's, everybody.
Same thing.
Same
Yeah.
thing as Spenny's Tequila. It's the exact same thing. Number 1, Hydrox cookies. That's the Oreo thing.
Yeah.
You notice, like, Oreo might not do Oreo the best. I'm just saying.
I tend to disagree with you on this.
I don't know, man.
Dude,
Hydrox cookies are where it's at, Stick.
They don't soak up the
don't-
milk like
I'm
real
sorry,
Oreos.
Mr. High Class.
Yeah, hey,
I'm
listen.
sorry you don't know the struggle.
I'm
KG, get your man here.
Sorry, you
I
guys
can't
don't
do
know how
nothing
to
for 'em.
properly dip an Oreo. But
You gotta use the
Dip
fork.
it. You just drop it in the milk and then take it out.
Yeah.
what?
No,
Yes.
you put a fork in the fluff and then you hold it in there.
Okay, that's a strategy.
designer
See,
right
I
there.
pinched the
Okay.
very top all the way down to the fingers with water, so you get that little crunch edge while you have the softness.
You
It's
get
all
the
about the
fingers
texture.
in my milk.
Use
man.
the fork to put it in there. I'm telling you. it's
Everybody
perfect.
has their own strategy for Oreos. That's
You put a
interesting.
fork in the cream filling in the middle, and it keeps the Oreo on there, and then you just put the whole fork in the middle.
How can you put a fork in there if they not double stuffed?
You put it in there. You can get it in there. It's a fork. It doesn't have to be a super thick fork. How thick
guess.
are your forks? Got some thick ass forks.
Some thick ass forks.
Speaking of thick, our guy Josh Parisian is in the house.
Right. Great transition.
That is a great transition. He's got a heavyweight fight coming up in Flint after the break. We'll be joined in studio. He'll be out there at the Dort Financial Center this Friday night. Warrior Extreme Combat. He's a co-main event fighter out there. Josh is our guy. We've had him on here many times, kind enough to come in studio. So we'll wrap with him when we return. Spenny, tell them about Sharon's, and I'll tell them about Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. How about that, everyone? If you're looking for a heavyweight in the heating and air conditioning space, that is Sharon's. They've been in the game for 42 years. And their new website, sharonsheating.com, you can get free instant quotes. You know that furnace is going to clank out soon. You know it. So get a look at what you're up against. Go to sharonsheating.com. You can schedule appointments online. Take a look at the financing options. There's never a good time for the furnace to go out. Let's just be real about it. So it's going to happen. It's the winter time. Never goes out in the summer. Weird, isn't it? But again, they do the whole home generators as well. Pretty much anything. The water heaters also. All those things that they can do for you. Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning, keeping Michigan families comfortable and safe for over 42 years.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
as they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Smoke like royalty with Gold Crown. They are masters of the edibles, the concentrates, and, of course, the jesters. You can pick them up in over 300 dispensaries around the great state of Michigan. Get those infused pre-rolls. They hit harder than Lions linebackers, and that's pretty damn hard. All rise for the reign of Royal Highs, only with Gold Crown.
All right, back at it, Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Neal Ruhl stick in for DMAC today. We have KG, Spencer Raxer. We have all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. And as promised, we are joined by our guy, Mr. Josh Parisian, Michigan's own, I guess you could say. He's a heavyweight MMA fighter, spent some time in UFC. This weekend, as a matter of fact, he'll be taking part in the Warrior Extreme Combat Seasons Beatings event at Dordt Financial Center.
Fantastic.
Greatest name in the history of a fight card. You can get tickets. Use the code word Parisian at checkout. If you guys want to roll out and see some big-time MMA fights. Josh, good to see you again, my friend. How you been?
I'm good. I'm happy to be here. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh, of course, man. Of course. You're our guy. No doubt about it. So, Josh, this weekend, tell us about the fight, I guess, to get things started. WXC 99 in Flint, keeping it here, keeping it local. Tell us about the opponent, and how did the fight come to be?
You know, I haven't fought in 2 years. This is for WXC. I fought for WXC many times in my career, coming up through it as an amateur, as a professional. I've actually fought this guy before. The first fight we had was the fight that took me to the UFC. So I'm excited to get back in here and fight, a familiar opponent who did give me a tough test. He lifted me up over his head. He cracked my eye open. I was bleeding. An issue I had in the fight was I didn't take him seriously enough, and he should have been taken seriously, but I'm ready to take him seriously and put him down early.
So, Josh, let's talk about the journey, because fans here, when I said that you were coming on the show, they talked about it. They talked about, watching you in UFC and stuff like that. And you came through the Dana White Contender Series and made your way into UFC. You fought on, big-time pay-per-view cards. You pretty much did it all. You said you hadn't fought in 2 years. Kind of how did that wrap up, and what brought you here to WXC?
Well, after my fight in the UFC, I was hoping for something, something. I thought I would get a better opportunity, maybe in PFL or something like that would pay more money. But I think because I was coming off a loss, the opportunities weren't coming, and I just needed to go out there and just rack some more wins up, and that's what I'm doing right now. And I was originally supposed to fight again this last summer, but two or 3 days before the fight, I severed the tendon in my thumb, and I had to get it reattached surgically. So that was kind of a bummer, and we're maybe 5 months from that, and it's better now, and I'm ready to start getting some wins.
Josh Parisian, our guest here. He is fighting this Friday night in Flint, Dordt Financial Center, Warrior Extreme Combat. The link for tickets is up there in the chat. Use the code word Parisian when you check out. Josh, I guess my question to you is, because you've always kept it real whenever you and I have talked. That's really one of the things I admire a lot about you. You'll talk about stuff that most guys won't talk about. You get to the pinnacle, of your dreams. Like you were there. Obviously, the career went the way the career went, and you said you've been trying to work your way back. Does that stay with you during training, to know that you've been at the top, and now you're trying to get back there, but you've done it once already? Is the roadmap easier this time around, or I guess what is your ultimate goal here?
I would like to get back into the UFC, of course. One problem that I had is I trained at a gym that it is producing top athletes,
right?
But we don't have. It's not a factory for UFC fighters. There's not a lot of people that I can learn from. So I had to learn a lot of things on my own, things that I wish I had known when I started. But now I know those things, and I'm going back with that knowledge. And I still believe that there's at least some aspect of me that is the best in the world. And if I didn't feel that way, I wouldn't be trying to do it again.
What is the strongest part of your game?
I think my will is strong.
Okay.
My ability to keep pushing through when others quit, and I think that I have extremely good wall work and the ability to mix up striking with the wrestling.
Can you play interior line for the Detroit Lions?
He's a good candidate.
How's your guard game?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't do very good for the Lions.
Sneak in a couple gut punches. I think you could take some people down.
No, absolutely. Josh Baligian, our guest here, he'll be fighting in Flint on Friday night, part of WXC 99. If you have any questions in the chat, feel free to fire away. I can ask the questions to Josh as well.
I got a question.
Yes,
because we were
ahead.
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
We were kind of talking about this earlier. Just the mindset of like setting a date to fight somebody. Like that whole concept to me is just so bizarre. Like we're all former athletes in some aspect here, even high school, whatever. And you knew going into game day, you had to get up and stuff like that. But that's throwing on pads for football, knowing you're going to collide with a guy for 4 quarters is a whole different mindset than I got to wake up today and potentially get my ass beat or beat someone's ass.
Yeah.
When you wake up morning of a fight, like what is going through your head?
Especially the morning of the fight, I would say that it's like something in my brain knows that this is the day that I'm going to fight, and I'm putting myself in harm's way. So as a self-preservation, all day my brain's like, don't do it. Don't do it.
Okay.
So you're fighting yourself. Like
exactly, yeah. Wow. The fight happens way before the fight. It's the especially the day of, because your brain wants your body to survive.
Right.
It's always going to pick flight, and that doesn't go away until I'm in there and I start fighting, because now flight is no longer on the table. It's only fight, and all those feelings go away.
Okay.
I guess that kind of answers the next question I have, because I'm fascinated by the dynamic of what you do like for a living. The feeling when you walk through the tunnel, down the aisle, into the cage, and they lock that door shut behind you. And like they lock that door shut behind you, and there's only going to be one winner. There's going to be a loser. Mm-hmm. And I'm fascinated by the mindset, because I talk about this with NFL guys. Like, because you're just the first time we met, we were at a golf outing together, and you're a chill dude, you're easy to talk to, all that kind of stuff. Just right now, you're a chill dude, easy to talk to. On social media, I see the pictures with your daughter. You're a dad, like a regular dad, stuff like that. But when that door locks shut, the place that you have to go to mentally, how do you do that?
That's a good question. It just happens. It happens for me. It's
because you got no choice, huh?
I got no choice. Yeah,
that's it. He said fight or flight.
Do or die, really.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And like you said, although I can let it be over anytime I want. That's never a thought in my head. It's like I have to go until I can't go anymore, and it's a stressful thing. And it's a stressful thing to even go into the cage, because every day I tell myself that I am this thing. I don't quit. I'm this person. And not a lot of people have to put their opinions of themselves or who they believe they are on the line as much as a fighter. You know what I mean? Because I have to go out, or a professional athlete, to go out there and be like, I have to put that to the test and I guess prove to myself once again that I am what I say I am, to myself and everybody else.
That's wild. Like the layers to this, man. It's absolutely, it's wild, dude.
Well,
like their existence is wild.
Yeah, and just the ability not to quit. I mean, it's tough to beat someone who doesn't quit, and it's somebody that keeps coming at you. It frustrates the hell out of people. So, like, when you said your biggest skill set is your will, that's a man I'm afraid of. Because if it was a technical thing, you can learn to beat technical. You can't learn to beat will. You can't.
It's true. DNC ENT in the chat has a question for you, Josh. It's kind of along the lines of what we were just talking about. How does one mentally prepare to lock yourself in a cage with a 6'7", 250-pound Robles Despain? I'd legit shit myself, legit poop in my drawers. I'm not gonna lie. When I watched that fight, I thought the same thing. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh
Josh.
yeah.
You thought the same thing.
Man, in and out of 1 minute I'm like, yeah, this guy's done for. The other minute it's like, what am I doing? So I did feel confident going in that fight, because I knew if I could get him down that it would be a win, and it was shown that over and over throughout his career since our fight, because every time he got taken down, it was over. And in our fight, he fell down, and this wasn't the game plan, but I'm like, oh, this is my opportunity because if I can get him to the wall, I can get him to the floor, and that's it. That's a win. But he was so good at popping up to his feet and still creating power, backing up, and caught me. So that's a fight that I wish that I could run back, but just a weird situation that I tried to capitalize on, and it didn't work out for me. But I did feel confident for most of that camp because I thought if I got him to the ground, I would win.
I got one more question for you.
Absolutely.
Because I asked this to D-Mac, too, when I first met D-Mac. When somebody starts fucking with you at the bar, what's going through your head at that moment?
That's a great question. I've always wondered that, too.
Right, because, like, you're a weapon. You're a walking weapon, right? Your fists are
You
weapons.
fight for money.
Right.
Yeah.
Like,
A lot of money.
and some clown that's just feeling a little boozy and a little bit confident. Like, what do you do in those situations? Because it happens to D-Mac all the time. Someone will say some dumb shit to him. And I see it with Braylon, too, even with walking down the street. Some dumbass will yell, "Go green!" and, like, think that they're, like, attacking Braylon. So how do you handle those situations? And do you just laugh in your head or, like, guy?
Honestly, it doesn't really happen to me a lot because I'm so big.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because in people's mind, they just think they associate you're big, you must be a good fighter, which isn't true. I just happen to be. But nobody really ever does anything with me. But there's the thought that like on the internet, like if somebody is giving me stuff on the internet, like I never think about beating them up. I guess because, like, I don't know. I know that would happen.
Yeah.
I think that.
I get it.
That takes willpower.
I feel less confident in my ability to talk trash to you and win. You know what I mean? So, like, I don't know. Something about the insecurity of being good at that makes me want to do it.
What do you do when your opponent just lays down?
Ooh,
Pulls guard immediately.
Oh.
Because that's what Easy did. Easy
I was
wanted
about
me
to say stick
ask
asking
you
for a personal reason.
That's never happened to me either.
Yeah, because that's not how people fight.
Yeah.
That's talking with
Easy.
Talking with our guy here, Josh Parisian. And Josh, for those that don't know, and look, we've talked about it in the past. I've heard you speak about it on podcasts and things like that. You grew up in Escanaba. You know, you're originally from West Virginia. You and your mom, you moved here. Your mom was in an abusive relationship, and you know you've documented that on podcasts before. Coming up in that environment and achieving the level of success that you've had and gotten to the pinnacle of your profession and trying to get back there for a second time. All those things that happened in your life, like people talk about it like the Hollywood angle of it all. Does all that like play a part in it? Like does that play a part in you achieving the goals that you wanted to achieve, making you become a fighter? Because it wasn't because of that you became a fighter. I know the story. You know, you heard a presentation about someone did in UFC in high school, and you looked into it, and then you started doing it. But do all those events, do those all play a part in becoming the person you are, the professional fighter that you are?
I think that a large component to my willpower has come from a rough upbringing, and also I felt like I was I had a lot of success in my career, especially early, because of my childhood. I felt like I was a disappointment, and even if I didn't want to win the fight for myself, I didn't want to disappoint the people around me. So I think I was heavily influenced by that, just not wanting to disappoint people, and I did really well coming up because of it.
Josh Parisian fighting this Friday night. You can be out there. We have the link for the tickets this Friday night, Dordt Federal Credit Union Arena in Flint, and the link is up there, as we said, part of Warrior Extreme Combat event number 99, as a matter of fact. Same corner people out there?
Yep.
So you got James David Gray, who's been on the show as well. The Scorpion Squad's going to be out there.
Yep, I got Chris Down. He's my strength and conditioning coach. He worked with the Lions for years and still works with some players now. He's phenomenal. Hopefully, Tim Farr. He makes me nervous, which is good because when I'm more nervous, I do better.
Yeah.
He just says stuff like, "Oh man, this is a big guy. This dude looks like he can hit hard." And I hate it. You know what I mean? Yeah. But I know that I will perform well. I've never lost a fight with him in my corner.
So there you go. Lastly, Josh, before we let you go, actually I have two for you. Number one, your wife Jen is with you.
Yep.
What does she tell you about being the wife of a fighter? Like my son does jiu-jitsu tournaments and stuff like that, and my wife went to one, and Josh couldn't take it. Like, for real, like, couldn't take it. And that's like 17-year-old jiu-jitsu. She didn't like the environment, all the testosterone in the air and all that stuff. How does your wife deal with it, for real?
I think that she's not as, I'm speaking for her, she's right here, but I don't know if she's as concerned about me getting hurt as much as me losing and feeling down on myself, and because she wants me to succeed. She wants me to have whatever I want, and she doesn't really care about the fighting that much. She could be she could take it or leave it. You know what I mean? Because it is a big sacrifice on our family. It's a lot of hours. It's a lot of a lot of emotions, especially if I lose, and it's a lot. But I forgot I was going with that. I was just thinking about how thinking about how hard it is.
Different. The moral of the story is you got to be built different to even be a fighter's wife, I think. Seeing what happened to my wife, just my son, in like a non-striking, just jiu-jitsu tournament. It was a wild experience for her. Lastly, Josh, we'll leave with this. What will this look like? You get your win on Friday night. Going forward, what are your goals? My son did want to ask you too about BKFC.
Okay.
Yeah, the bare knuckle fighting and stuff like that. Is that something that would be on the table? I guess you get your win this Friday. What's on the table for you coming up next? Do you think?
So I'm hoping that I'm uninjured and I can just take another fight quickly because I'm 36 years old. If I want to get back in and I want to make a run for it, it has to be now. I can't wait any longer.
So you're up against the clock now.
Yep, exactly. So I want to hopefully get 2-3 more wins in a row that look good. And then I want to fight Gable Stevenson in my debut for the UFC because I know he's going to make his debut soon. And he's the Olympic gold winner.
Yep.
Everybody's high on him. And I want that hard fight, my first fight back. And I want to show that I belong and what's to come with me. And for the BKFC, is that what it's called?
Yep.
I asked about that my manager because I want to know what they paid because I was looking to try to find something to make some money. And he said, they don't pay a ton, especially right off the rip. And he thinks it's a bad move for me right now because I still have a lot more life in MMA,
right?
Where I'll make more money, and if I go down that path, I might not be able to come back from that path.
Okay, understood. Appreciate the honesty and the answer. So you hear that, UFC? You heard that, right? Josh Parisian, Gable Stevenson.
Right. Gable couldn't make it in WWE. I think he got a good chance.
So there you go.
I think Josh got a good chance.
He's been doing good. He's been knocking people out, not even using his wrestling.
Right.
So there you go. Well, Josh, man, we appreciate you. We're big. Yeah, we're big fans. The chat loves you, everything like that. So appreciate you coming through, and great to see you again, my friend. And when the next thing drops, we'll get you back.
I appreciate you guys. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely. Josh Parisian, everyone. This Friday night in Flint, Dordt Federal Credit Union Center, WXC 99. Seasons beatings, everybody. So, great line. Josh will be out there in the co-main event, so make your way out there, too. That's Spenny. Where are we going with the break?
Let me tell them about Mad Packs. Listen, go to getmadpacks.com to find a store near you carrying the best product in the game, whether it's the high-low pre-rolls, the Boom Shakalaka Tarantulas, the THCA Blizzard Pack Fused Moon Rocks, or any of their top-shelf strains. Just go to Get Mad Packs and find it near you today. Mad flavor, mad high, Mad Packs.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. ThenFights.com.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. David Tully, everybody. David Tully. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways. cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Neal Ruhl here for Buddies. It's the holiday season, everyone. And hey, how about you get somebody a gift where you get something too, huh? What do you think? If you get a $50 Buddies gift card, you will get a free 4-square, 1-topping pizza. So you give the elite gift of a Buddies gift card. You get the elite reward of a free 4-square, 1-topping pizza. It's the holiday season, everyone. It's time for pizza, love, and joy. Go to buddiespizza.com. Get your gift card today. All right, everybody, back at it. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network, Neal Ruhl. Stick in for DMAC KG, Spencer Raxter, all of you in the Woodward Sports chat thread. And shout out to our guy, Josh Baligian, man. Good luck to him. I'll be out there in the building rooting him on. And
what a scary answer to what's your biggest asset? My will. Like that.
Yeah.
That's different level. Honestly, like, yeah, I can hit guys hard, or no, I'm good at escaping, or no, I'm just going to destroy you with my will.
And the chat, Lions 57, thanks, Josh. Freddie Felt, Josh is the man. People love him, man.
Yeah.
Sandy 13 Wings, love you, Josh. So people,
he a real dude.
100%.
He don't make excuses, for how his career is going. Like, he keep it real.
Right?
Yeah, no, 100%. I love the story, man. Like, very, very tough, very, very tough childhood.
Yeah, man.
And, came through it. And he's
coming
on the
off
other
a hiatus
side.
too.
It's interesting how he wakes up not wanting to fight the day of the fight, though. You know what I mean? Because Tyson actually spoke about that, like how he used to break down before fights more because he was afraid what he was going to do to somebody. But still, like the extreme mentality of just waking up and knowing that you have to go get in a fight, and you're like, I don't want to do it. All right, I'm doing it.
Well, like when I do the game days and like we have our game, like I just want the game to be over. You're sitting there in the hotel or whatever, and you're like, man, the game's at 7:00. Like, I just want to get, because you get that nervous energy going. You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, I'm not going in there to fight for my life. It's just, I have a lot of respect. They click that door shut, KG.
Yeah,
and only one of you are coming out.
It takes a different type of mentality to have to deal with that, and it's humbling, hearing him say that, and he's big as hell. He's a big heavyweight. He's been in the UFC. He's somebody that can easily win a lot of fights, and the fact that he gets scared before fights, I mean, that kind of shows you something right there. It's a mental aspect more than anything.
Hey, Spenny, should we have him punch Easy in the stomach?
Heavyweight's different. We had a flyweight do it.
Right. And Stick, don't be trying to get pointers talking about some as a guy just went to the ground on you ever. Like, well, Stick trying, he want to run that fight back so bad.
Because it was the dumbest thing ever. Like, it wasn't even a fight. Easy couldn't get me down, so he laid on the ground till I got close, and then he smothered me.
Yeah, well, he had a better strategy.
Listen, but if that takes place in any other spot in the world where it's an actual fight, I'm kicking him in his head and stomping on his face.
I mean, true.
Like, it's a little...
Styles make fights, man.
Exactly. Like, wrestling, if all you're going to do is lay down, is boring. So I pressed the issue, and I got caught. He beat me. I'll admit it. But it was because he laid down. So what was I supposed to do? Just stand there and look at him?
Yes. I don't know. Maybe not get smothered, but I mean...
dude, once Easy's on top.
You shouldn't have let him get
I had that big tin in my mouth, and it was oof.
The DJCI. Caleb Williams is 24th in passer rating behind Michael Penix, Kyler Murray, and Justin Fields. But the Bears have the best record in the NFC.
That's all going to come to earth. Like,
they won at Philly.
We keep saying that, right?
I do think that's the Lions' path to get in the playoffs. So I do think that 100. Like you replace the Bears, and in the intermediary of that, the Packers end up winning the division, and the Lions take the Bears' playoff spot. That's how I see it.
That's how it's got to work because you don't have the tiebreaker over.
Right.
So yeah, the Packers got to take care of business against the Bears twice. We got to do it once, and there you go. There's 3 losses for the Bears down the stretch.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Crazy Clown, Josh Parisian, good luck. Yeah, absolutely, good luck. All right, you want to take the break, Spenny, stay on the clock? Or, yeah? Wait, are we keeping you awake, Spenny?
Yeah.
Sorry, man.
No, you're fine.
Okay. Tell them about Lady Jane's.
Oh, Lady Jane's. It's wicked awesome. It's the holidays. You're going to be around your family. You're going to be in a lot of pictures. Make sure those memories look good. And the way to make you look your absolute best is to walk in anytime to Lady Jane's. You sit down, you get that precision haircut, you get the hot towel neck treatment, you get it all. And there's locations all over Metro Detroit, so you don't have an excuse. You're driving by today, you see one, you look in the rear view, you're looking shaggy. Go get cleaned up at Lady Jane's.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Hey, Buzzin', they're expanding. You know how we were talking about all the pop earlier? Well, Buzzin's doing the same thing. You want lemon lime? They got it. You want orange? They got it. You want cherry? They got it. Strawberry, watermelon, and more are coming. Make sure you pick up your Buzzins and the Buzzin Max with 100 milligrams, not the 7.5.
Right.
We're talking Buzzin' to the max. Like, they weren't even like, we're going to 10X this. No, we're going bigger than 10X on this.
Yeah,
so
you're right.
you can get 30% off your Buzzins today if you stop in to your local Loom. They're all over Metro Detroit. And while you're there, drop the code WSN30 and save 30% off everything in store.
All right, keeping it pushing here, coming down the stretch, Big D Energy. Neal Ruhl stick in for DMAC. You'll be in tomorrow.
Yeah,
as well.
Lions game day tomorrow. I haven't been on the Lions game day in a while.
We'll do the pregame show. We'll be live down at Second Best. KG, are you with Sean and I down there?
Yes,
all right,
sir.
so the squad's back together for that.
Squad!
Spenny, you're at Gillies.
Yes,
Watch
sir.
party and everything.
Watch party at Gillies.
Oh, yes, Spenny. Just put the hazmat suit on and go in, my friend. Put it on and go in.
It's going to be bad. As soon as one touchdown gets scored, I know the whole chance just
Yeah.
fire everybody, trade everybody, get them out of here. It's awful, awful place.
It's like the cage doors clicking behind you on Thursday night.
Yeah, you're right. Once that Gillies door shuts.
Yes. Shad 216. I like the sudden addition of first down Sellies.
Shout out.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
EX27. No Thursday fights tomorrow. DMAC is not in, so we will get it back when DMAC is back.
When DMAC decides.
Larry Buss. Neal, the Lions will probably beat the Cowboys and the Rams, only to lose to the Steelers and the Vikings.
That can't happen. That
would even break you, wouldn't it, Stick?
I mean, I'd be pretty high after winning against LA and this week, and then to lose against those shit shows of teams. My God, to get swept by the Vikings this year, yeah, I would probably jump off the Belle Isle Bridge. Actually, you know what? The new Gordie Howe Bridge sounds nice to jump off of if that happens.
Somebody's got to be first.
Yeah, you know what? First in wins, Neal.
Yeah.
Hey, they'll never remember who did it second.
They will not.
That's a fact.
I will not be Buzz Aldrin.
A couple questions about the watch party, Spenny. Number one from the chat. Will the Birdman be there?
I don't know.
That's up to the Birdman.
That's up to Birdman, too. We put the bird call out there.
Yeah.
Golf in the snow against the Vikings. You do realize the Vikings play indoors, right?
No, they don't. Danny G, the watch party could go down as the most depressing sports moment ever.
I don't know.
We've seen worse, but it'd be pretty
Washington's last year was pretty bad.
bad. Man,
that crash
won't
out.
be worse than that.
The NFC Championship.
I don't think it'll be worse than that. I don't think it'll be worse than Hutch getting injured.
Oh yeah, me and you.
I don't. Well, Spenny, like the Washington thing. In retrospect, when I look back at that, because you and I did that one together, I think that there was such a degree of shock that you couldn't even get depressed.
I thought the team was going to win the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
I got
there was such a degree of shock that it happened. But the depression.
I left
didn't
early.
happen.
I never leave Lions games early. Yeah. Never ever.
But the depression factor, I think, didn't kick in till like after we had gotten off the air. It was so much shock.
My walk back to the car was pretty depressing.
That was sad.
Yeah.
Hella sad.
Right,
no doubt.
cold, sad.
Yes. But Danny G, like, it wasn't that wasn't even imagined or fathomed, like that outcome. Didn't even enter your think tank at all. There's like an element of fear of this coming true. Like, this is, to a lot of people, this is the expectation is for this to happen. So I think Danny G might be onto something there. I think as far as the human psyche goes, it could be bad, real bad, Michael Jackson.
I think they win these next two games. Psyche's through the roof. Energy's through the roof. Everybody's back on board, and we're rolling right into the playoffs. That's where I'm going with it. I'm actually going to the game in L.A.
Oh, are you?
Yeah.
Jared Goff's homecoming.
Yeah.
All right.
But I can't say who we got the tickets from, but I'm sitting in a spot where I was told not to be overzealous with Lions gear and go nuts for the team.
Oh.
And I'll get in the door, then they're gonna have to kick me out. Like I'll agree to the rules. Yep, you're right.
Your shirt off.
You're right. Till I'm chest painted.
You're right.
No, but yeah, we're gonna be sitting in some pretty cool seats, and I'm so excited to see SoFi. That's such a cool architectural marvel. So I'm excited to see.
Must be nice to have warm weather where you can just have like no walls.
I know, right?
Like an open tent that's structured. Like I just love the idea of that stadium. Yeah. So I'm excited to go out there. It's my only second away Lions game. The other one was Washington a couple years ago. So gonna be fun. Oh, Detroit Grunny's out there. Let's meet up. Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, shout out.
Nitty Gritty in the chat. I think I need to come through the watch party to pump up the vibes. Gillies, roll out.
Yeah, we'll be there.
Yeah, no doubt.
We'll keep hope alive as long as we can. It all depends on how the team does.
Nicky Dude 86. Dan won't coach us back to the NFC Championship, and Brad won't get us talent in free agency.
Yep, awful. Get rid of him. I want Bob Quinn.
Jack Stark. They fight at those California and Texas stadiums every week. I think they fight at every NFL stadium every week.
That's also true.
Well, I mean, what are we gonna do?
Edward Stick wants a hot tub sesh with Goff uninvited.
Pretty much.
I mean, that'd be a cool
Either
podcast.
You gonna sneak into the locker room afterwards?
Jay Washington's gonna be out there. We should do a meetup, guys. Like I want to do this. I'll be out there. It's gonna be fun. I'm flying into Phoenix, spending a couple days with my mom, then driving to L.A.
If they lose to the Cowboys, you ain't gonna get that Lions takeover that we normally have, though, especially in LA.
If they lose to the Cowboys, I'm going extra hard in L.A. because that's a must win. And I just like it's
I can tell when it's getting to Neal. Like Neal be the whole show. He be going at the fans and stupid comments and stuff like that. I can tell you ain't got the juice today, man.
No, it's like
I think it's finally setting in.
No, it's not setting in. It's just like what else is there to say at this point?
It's
like
tough.
There's nothing else to say.
It's put up or shut up.
100%. Like that's what it is.
But that's what we play the game for. This is the fun of it. Like this is sports, guys. Like it's back against the wall. Look at the old 4 Pistons. If it ain't rough, it ain't right. Going to game 7s, like this is the fun of it. This is the ride, and that's what I just want people to enjoy the ride. Like this is a much better ride than we've ever been on. So,
Stick, and I agree with you too for most of that, but that also sounds like Scott Harris. Oh, October baseball is a privilege. Like you should be happy, that we're playing October baseball right now. You're following what was, we all said, very depressing, a playoff loss to the Commanders last year. You might chase that with not making the playoffs this year.
Might.
I think fans
or
have
you
a
might
right.
chase it the other way, right? Like, that's the thing. Like, nobody knows. So the fact that people are committed to both sides already is what drives me nuts.
No, I get it.
You don't know that the season's over. I don't know that the season's going to be great at the end. So let's just enjoy the fucking show. Like, we're judging the movie halfway through.
Weeks? I haven't.
What's that?
Have you enjoyed the show the past couple weeks?
2 weeks ago, yeah, when they won. I enjoyed that
really enjoy
overtime
that show.
game. I thought it was exciting. It was fun to watch. You know, when they whooped up on Washington, that was fun. Are the losses fun? No, but like, when I look at the context of the losses, you went on the road Sunday Night Football to the Eagles and you lost by a touchdown, okay? Not a horrible blow your doors off, this team's finished loss. Then you lost to the Packers, who beat you by a touchdown, okay? Once again, it's not like they got their doors blown off and didn't even have a chance in the game. That's where I think my biggest disconnect is. If they were going out there and getting throat stomped every single game, I'd be like, yeah, this does not look good. But it's like they're just so close to getting it right that I can't give up on them now. I can't.
Woodward Sports chat thread, Mike G. KG, once Michigan put up 121 on Neal's Grizzlies, the juice is squeezed, man. Hey, Mike G, when a freshman quarterback that we've never seen before and the greatest recruit in the history of Michigan football put up 68 yards passing in the biggest game and wrapped up the most incredible freshman season in the history of college football with 9 passing touchdowns, less than Navy's quarterback.
That's tough.
The juice was squeezed there too, my friend.
That's tough.
And that's how you know it's Neal. We only got one Michigan straight today besides this one. So
I was hyping
that's how I know
Bryce,
it's a down day.
All right, let's take a break, and we're either going to blow this thing up at the end or we're going to run out of time. Because I'm just gonna do it.
Oh.
People keep talking about the Pistons, so I'm just going to do it when we come back. All right? All right? All right? Tell them about jars.
Jars. Where's the jars? Where's the jars? They switched their read, so I don't want to make sure I get it. Where the hell is the jars?
They just got good stuff.
There we go. No, they got spider legs.
They do.
That's what they got. Spider legs. They're here. Spider legs, premium pre-rolls brand where bold innovation meets meticulous precision. Spider legs set a new standard, blending strength and sophistication for those who value products built with care and purpose. Spider legs can be found at 200 dispensaries in Michigan. Follow Spider Legs on Instagram at SpiderLegsOfficial. Spider Legs!
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app online or in club and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Neal Ruhl here for Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. You can scan the QR code on the screen, download the Caesars app, and use the promo code Woodward1000 when you make your first deposit. If you do that, when you make your first bet, if you happen to lose it, your very first bet, you'll get it back as a free bonus bet all the way up to $1,000, everybody. It's Caesars, man, one of the OGs of the sports betting game. Caesar Sportsbook, the official sportsbook of Woodward Sports. If you have a gambling problem, call 1-800-GAMBLER. All right, wrapping up, final segment of the show. Big D Energy, Woodward Sports Network. Mike G talking about the Michigan-Oakland basketball game, but ironically enough, ignoring the Bryce Underwood 68 yards passing. That's weird.
You my guy, Mike.
That's weird. All right, Pistons, they are back in action tonight.
Talk about a real team.
Against Giannis.
Giannis deleted all of his Milwaukee Bucks-related social media.
Yeah. Create a very spirited discussion by us.
Bring him home?
Yes.
We do have a Greek town.
We do.
He'd be very welcome. They're redoing it all. They could put up a Giannis statue down there. I mean, we were talking earlier before the show, and Spenny and KG are ready to mortgage everything to go get Giannis.
I want to get to that part of it maybe tomorrow.
Okay.
Because we don't have the time to do it.
Because it's going to get out of control.
So let me give a different – we are going to do it tomorrow. So everybody just
prepare,
delouse, and get ready to go on it. But I want to ask this. What if Trajan Langdon did it?
Man, stop. Come on.
No. Not for the Pistons. I'm not talking about the Pistons angle of. We'll get to that tomorrow.
Okay.
What if he did it in this town, given the climate of where sports fans are right now with the Red Wings, the Tigers, and the Lions? What if Trajan did it?
He would be going the opposite way of all four organizations, because everybody else is, hey, they want to build within, they don't want to make the big splash player, and Trajan would be like, you know what, I'm gonna go spend a bunch and try to get a guy. Now in basketball, obviously, there's only 5 players on the court, so one guy can change your whole franchise. A little bit of a different risk than when you're talking about a baseball team or a football team, but if Trajan did it, he would be looked at as the most aggressive GM into sports right now, in Detroit sports right now, by far.
Spenny, what if he did it?
It'd be crazy. I hope they win a championship.
That would be the expectation.
I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, you go from the slums to living on the east side, man. For real.
Kajobi won. Would Duran be in the? We're gonna do that tomorrow. All right. We'll chat about it tomorrow. They play the Bucks tonight.
Yeah, we'll get a good look at them tonight.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
See how you do that?
Yeah.
That's how you do it,
That's
everybody. Right. By the way, the cheapest ticket, the Bucks Pistons get-in price tonight is the second cheapest ticket in the NBA. It's $8 get-in price in Milwaukee. The cheapest is in Cleveland. They play Portland. Tickets as low as $5 for that one.
Damn. With your broke ass.
Correct. But then you have the Charlotte Hornets at the Knicks, $117 get-in price.
It's the Knicks.
For that one.
Come on, bro. It's New York.
Honestly,
and then
I think that's pretty cheap.
Tomorrow, Lakers at Toronto is the highest ticket price, $122 get-in. So, but Toronto, man, like, it's expensive as hell to go to games in Toronto, dude.
Yeah.
Like, the Maple Leafs.
Oh, it's all the teams?
Yeah. Like,
oh, wow.
The Maple Leafs are, like, I think the most expensive ticket.
Damn.
Game to game. Like, it's wild.
Xavier saying Trajan Langdon would be the most aggressive in the history of Detroit sports if he made that trade. The first thing that popped in my mind was Joe Dumars going to get Sheed. I mean, that was...
Yeah, Jody was aggressive.
That was an aggressive trade.
It worked against him sometimes, but he was aggressive.
Yeah, we got us a championship, and that's all anybody wants, one championship. But even if they get you one championship, it's not good enough. The story of Joe Dumars. So that's what.
Well, he got 3 during his time.
Well, he played for 2. And, yeah.
Well, that counts.
But as a GM, people don't think he was a good GM, even though he's got the coveted championship because of the Darko thing, and the Ben Gordon thing, and the Charlie Villanueva thing.
Alan W. No, Brad and Steve told me we can't do that. We need to save all our money to pay our own exclusively draft and develop.
It's been working well so far.
That is true. All right. Well, I think we've done about all we can do today.
Got a long day tomorrow.
It is a long day. Are you ready for the reckoning?
Yeah.
Tomorrow's a day of reckoning. I can't wait.
You talking about the Diddy doc that just came out?
No, not that kind of reckoning.
Okay, good.
For real, though, I can't wait for tomorrow.
No, like I said, you're going to learn a lot about this team tomorrow.
Well, you're going to get the resolution. Like, either they're back or it's over.
Damn. The Lions in the I'm Back Bowl is crazy, bro. Look at what happened.
Hey, life moves pretty fast, man.
That's the realization. Like, shit changes quick. So,
wish they would let you know you were in the good old days when they were happening.
All right.
I hope we haven't seen the good old days already.
Yeah, please.
Braylon Edwards Show, 2 to 4. With Shep. Heavyweights, 5 to 7. Shout out. That's it. All right. Hey, see y'all tomorrow, everybody. Get ready.
Get bright and early.
Get ready.
Get your Giannis trades in.
See you tomorrow.
We ain't worried about Giannis tomorrow.
Well, see you tomorrow.